So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And now the rookie's free. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bijan Robinson, 50 yards. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They go play action. Young. They'll roll him out right. Shakes off the sack. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go, and he's able to turn it into a short gain.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down and a run by Robinson. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bijan Robinson, 49 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield, 1st and 10. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3 yards remain for second down. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Stroud. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line, and it's first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll set up to throw. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Texans offense ready for 1st and 10.
Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has possession at your 35-yard line as we get set here 1st and 10. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, two of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession at your opponent's 30. First and goal. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Fred Taylor. A 6-yard touchdown run. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's...
Hello there. It's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Jaguars offense ready to go. It's 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Fred Taylor, a 6-yard touchdown run. There you have it.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 1st and 10, Taylor now. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run it now with Smith. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the football on their own 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's White. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Garoppolo. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win. And
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. That would complete to Trey Tucker.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They call it a loss. loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. Congratulations on yet another victory.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Young now from the 50.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Young, he's going to change it up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. We're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. Down inside the 10. And in for the Steelers touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 35 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congrats.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 40 as we get set here 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On play action, Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Again, it's Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 41 yards. Nicely done.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders have recovered. So this game tied at the half. And if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
Smith. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. They run the draw here with Robinson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Robinson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. Again, it's Robinson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. 2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. A big play looming on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Robinson up the middle. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Young going to move him around. To throw is Young. Off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Young on third down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Chase the motion man right. It's Young on first down. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Young will set to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Yeah.
They'll throw again. Young. That is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Throwing, Young. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. Young now. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
There it is.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 17 yards out. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First and 10, Young. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. DeMarcus Ware, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now here's Young. That's out wide here for Robinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A play fake. Now Young. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
4th down, Young.
Trying
to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
He's in the middle of the field.
It's a
Turn it to the outside.
and a Giants touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley.
Please
and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. On 2nd down, Young. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And, Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out right at the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a first down throw for Young. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First down, Young. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Slot man moves right. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now Young. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Young here, you can see changing the play. Young now to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Giants. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Young's going to throw for this. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Young looks to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. There's another one intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 33. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This one goes out wide for Barkley. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 19 yards away. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a throw here, hauled in. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Young to throw on 4th. Open man Lamb. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young on 1st down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Touchdown Giants. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Final play of the half, Young. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster,
how can you not block a
that's how you have to
corner,
be.
bro?
You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Line cannot block for me, bro.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They go play action. Young. He'll buy some time right. He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kadarius Toney, 52 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Up the middle with Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Young. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here is Young. Eluding the pressure right.
Gosh,
Nothing open
sacked,
downfield,
bro.
so he'll throw it away.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 15 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
She was sacked anyway, bro.
They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Young's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Young.
My players could not block to save their lives.
Second back right around the 30. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Young. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Young working out of the gun.
Come on, bro. What the dude run right past you.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception.
This my quarterback just can't pass the ball. It's 15 yards away and it's out of range.
we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. On play action, Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bijan Robinson, 34 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I forgot to see what I am in the leaderboard. That's not that one on there? No. Look it up there. Excuse me.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now it's Rodgers. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Down to about the 37.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. To throw, Young. That's complete to Tony. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now Young on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Back to the ground with Robinson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Second down and a run by Robinson.
Not blocked to save their lives.
The line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Young will set to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Irv Smith Jr., a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Flushed out right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. DK Metcalf. 55 yards. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, Young. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Option right, Young. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a
and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bijan Robinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet
that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He may go. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Right back to Njoku. Touchdown, Rams. David Njoku from 8 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It's Young on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Still going inside the 20. He's got room to roam, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kadarius Toney, 53 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Micah. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Flushed out right. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Option play. Here's Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Young.
That's a bad.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They run the draw here with Robinson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Trying to improvise.
Someone get open, bro.
It's Young off play action. And he is in. Touchdown.
Easy, man.
26 yards.
It's easy, man.
And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Here goes Stroud again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Rolling to his right. That is caught. He's got his running back downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. Bijan Robinson, 44 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Out of the gun, it's Young. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Young to throw it. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Bijan Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
All right, bro. Y'all move.
Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And a throw is going to be incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw.
I should be getting pressured that quick and rushing 2 players, bro.
I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Stroud. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
No way that goes anywhere.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. 4th down. Here's Stroud. They'll roll him out right. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulder. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Bijan Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bijan Robinson, 76 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Stroud, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught at the 25. So
Why can you swag go after him, bro?
On the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stroud. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
They're just giving him this stuff, bro.
On that one as they keep the drive rolling. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the
Just
line.
giving him stuff, bro.
Nice work.
Tell me you got yards off that screen.
And it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs it.
And he'll take
Roll him into the end zone.
Darnell Washington punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. That throw by Young incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Back to Robinson now on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things.
There's no way it was about to open, bro.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. Tough one there.
I can stay in the pocket. I can find someone. The line can't block.
A chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, "Turn him loose, big man," and he'd be able to take a few extra chances.
But I think the ball's out.
Can we get the ball?
These guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say,
and now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamar Chase, 77 yards. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
That man's ability.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, the turnover
Start running the same place.
continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology?
Your whole playbook now, man.
Too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
147 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bijan Robinson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw.
Where's my
right side to start things out.
Where's my guy going, bro?
This offensive game plan has just been
That's supposed to be open.
I mean, when you think about all the
You start running up the field.
Receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Not there, bro. This might sell me, it might not. I'm going into zone.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Stroud now on 4th down. He's got it complete. That's Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds. Inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. A give to Robinson on the option. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Escaping the
Back
pressure
to this.
right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is when you're a young
Some moves,
quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook has an
like that, it
experience
take people so long to move.
as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. On second down, Young again. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Young will set to throw. Man open is Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. Robinson will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over
Bump
the
into
top,
my lineman.
I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker, 71 yards. And the Eagles have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Guys do can't stop.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've gotten right back in this ball game after a very sluggish first half. Back when you played after a bad half in the locker room, is it
rushes 162 yards,
sometimes the
3
players who are the most
tugs.
It's usually the coaches, but I do remember one time in particular where the coaches started to talk about what they wanted us to do in the second half, and a couple of leaders stepped forward and said, Coach, we've got this, and pretty much ushered them out, and they delivered the halftime message. It worked, too. We played much better in the second half and came back and won.
Well, whoever said something at halftime, it's working right now. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, Robinson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Can't keep my running back wide open, bro.
First down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1. Robinson on a give right side. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 176 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And
my linemen's cannot, my tackles cannot block to save their lives.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throw caught by Flowers.
First down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here comes second down. Here's Young. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll go down
He's
here
not going to use
at
this
the
timeout.
12-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness.
I'm sure they get stuck on the line right there.
No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now Stroud. Flush to his right.
Oof.
Incomplete.
It's gonna be me. Come on.
Couldn't connect.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Oh my God, I keep getting stuck on the line, man, bro.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
I was about to play that.
Down and then some. He may go. And he's
I had to.
touchdown, and it's likely
Really try switching to my linebacker and switch me to the lineman.
closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time.
If he doesn't
left
get this,
for
he's
last
screwed.
gas from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they
He's
keep
out of
their
bounds.
eyes on the end zone,
He's
they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to
easily out of
respond.
bounds, man.
That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last shot for Young. Flushed out right.
Why would you make me run towards out of bounds, bro? It sold me. Like, why would it switch me to a lineman?
Until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen.